Of course, next up in our next set, we have the TSM team kill. We have Leffen versus Tweek.
Oh, no.
Are we going to see the trainer ditto? Yes, we are.
I was wondering why I saw Leffen warming up against trainer. I was like, does he just feel comfortable because he can lab against different weights? But this makes way more sense.
This is rough because probably the best player at fighting trainer, or at least in trainer dittos, is probably Tweek. You know, he's taken multiple sets off Wishes. I know Wishes was able to take off a set or two, but this is going to be really rough for Leffen and both TSM. So someone's got to move ahead, you know.
Because I think, Tweek played Leffen after Leffen played Salem. So, like, Salem obviously a really good player. So taking that set means, like, okay, like, he's playing very well. And then Tweek was like, it doesn't matter. Like,
and it was like
a
over. 3-0,
It was bad.
It was a clean 3-0, so.
We're going to get into game one, both with the hair flips, both with Pokemon Trainer starting off with Squirtle. Both of them, I think, both using, one of them is using Male Trainer. Haha.
Yeah, I think Leffen picked Male Trainer. I just have a little distinction, I guess.
Wow.
The trainer's in the background.
There's a male trainer? That's crazy.
Wow. All right, I love picking all the male characters in this game. But here we go.
Let's go male Wii Fit.
Leffen already at 47%, and Leffen is the one on the left side of the stage right now, or at least percent is on the right. But yeah, he's one of the dark turtle.
I think
Default
Leffen is
costume.
default, yeah.
Yes.
Because it looked like Squirtle's shell looked 100% correct. So down throw forward air. Now we got the FD portion, so advantage is going to be really strong here for Tweek, and I feel like that is one of the strongest parts of his gameplay, is just hitting people and not letting them go.
That was really good by Leffen. Even though he got hit by the F tilt, he made sure to DI it up so that he could avoid any potential jab lock or tech chase situations.
I think it's nice watching somebody play against their own character because they generally don't fall for any of the tricks.
Yeah.
Like, you both know you're trying to rob each other in pretty much every way possible. So, you got to get what you get. And right now, Leffen keeping center stage. It's kind of rough.
Squirtle versus Squirtle. I'm surprised. He switched characters. Maybe he did that to, like, avoid some stuff. And that up B.
So
not too sure about that one right there.
It's interesting that Leffen would fight Tweek in Squirtle versus Squirtle, considering the strength of Tweek Squirtle. We all know that is his best Pokemon, and we all know that for Leffen, his Ivysaur is kind of his strength. So maybe he doesn't really feel comfortable in this particular matchup, but he's holding it down currently with the Ivysaur, looking for that KO. Bold with that forward smash, but that's going to lead to a chunky punish.
He really went for it. I don't mind him going for that. If he had gotten that F smash, it would have been even, and he would have gotten a KO. So I do not blame him. And that's a better time to use the up B when it's like after something like down throw, etc., or in the middle of a combo instead of out of shield. But there's KO for Leffen.
Super interesting, actually. The switch to Ivysaur right there was actually the first time Tweek switched in the entire game, and then he basically immediately died for it. So you can expect him to be like, I guess I'm just playing Squirtle the whole time. Like, screw it.
One thing I'd like to point out, Squirtle's aerials have mad base on them.
Yes.
Like, I don't enjoy feeling like I'm getting hit watching this match.
Yeah. But you said a lot of bass? Like,
a lot of bass.
Oh, like
no,
like,
like sound.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Someone who's playing particular characters is actually, I don't like wearing headphones against them or like playing on FD because just the sounds can get really, really loud. So I know Tweek typically just, I guess, listens to his own music. So we'll see if Leffen is affected by that at all, or if he's just used to it because, of course, he does have to hear his own sound effects all the time anyway.
Yeah.
All right, and actually good up B coming out from Leffen, doing it in the middle of combo. Able to get some percent, but you might need to switch to Ivysaur pretty soon. Squirtle Dittos were not suggested against Tweek. So we'll probably see that switch, and there it is.
That's a long tether.
Yeah.
Has to be long. It's the only recovery method the character already has, but that back throw, it's strong.
Is it stronger than Ivysaur's?
No.
Okay.
Ivysaur's is stronger, but Squirtle's back throw, it's still respectably powerful.
I feel like Squirtle's grab is better. Just for
better.
that, it makes me feel like Squirtle's is better, but not strong.
Yeah. And Squirtle's had that grab or that back throw strength since the Brawl days, where if you play Squirtle, that's like probably the only way you can get a KO. But now you'll notice Tweek, he always goes for F tilt to try to get into a jab lock, into potentially a down smash.
F tilt is actually one of the best moves in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
incredible ground normal.
I would say it's probably the second best ground normal, probably behind Rob's
Rob's
down tilt.
tilt.
Yeah. Because at least Rob's down tilt isn't punishable by anything.
Yeah.
So, except for Game & Watch and Mario.
Shout out Meister.
No, that's just the
That's just back. And Dark Wizzy.
Oh, the double switch.
That was interesting.
So that was an actual Pokemon match.
It's so interesting how, like, obviously you are going to see a lot of Tweek Squirtle, but there are still potentially 9 different matchups that each of these players have to play, but that Tech Chase up air is going to take the first game a 2-stock for Tweek. And it felt like it didn't feel that bad, but it did end up being a 2-stock, so that's kind of wild.
Yeah, I believe throughout, the reason why he went for Ivysaur towards the end there was because he saw that his percent was quite high, his own percent. Because one of the key things with Trainer, of course, is that not only do you have to keep in mind your opponent's percent, you also have to keep in mind your own in terms of selecting your Pokemon. So we saw at the end of that second stock, he stuck with the Squirtle because he was at low percent, but he switched to the Ivy instead because he was at more risk of dying.
Yes, yes. And it seemed like that was kind of the only time Tweek switched during that game.
We saw pretty much no Charizard coming out in that game from Tweek.
F's for the boy, Virum.
All right, unfortunate 2-stop against Leffen. So right now, Tweek taking the first game, looking pretty similar to the last time they played, where Tweek was able to get that 3-0, and the start always seemed to go towards Tweek. He gets that quick combo, and he's continuing it.
It's rough. I feel like with Squirtle, you kind of want to cap him out with range. So I feel like if I were left, I'd like to go Ivy, but he definitely knows more than I do in this matchup, and just trainer in general.
Yes.
I feel like maybe even Charizard, because like everyone's gonna get comboed basically the same from Squirtle, so like you're gonna not really take much more extra damage. So like maybe go with the bigger range.
We know how left feels about Charizard, though.
That's true.
And the tough thing about Charizard versus Squirtle in particular is that even after the combos finish, you're still stuck in disadvantageous positions because Zard's pressure relief options are really, really bad. You can't roll out of pressure. Squirtle just keeps pressing buttons in his face.
That tether cancel, I've been seeing it a lot more here. The height it gives you is so massive.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like, it's like an extra jump.
Yeah. Specifically, it's Leffen that's using that tether cancel a lot. I notice he uses that to switch up, not only to like recover, but to try to mix up the opponent and also throw out another hit.
Yes. That way
like
you
still have to.
yeah, sorry. That way, like you can pressure with like 2 Razor Leafs. That's the main one I see them go for.
Exactly. I was gonna say, and like you still have to respect the tether itself, because if you try to overextend off stage, now suddenly you're off stage versus Ivysaur, and that's not fun.
Yes.
Not a good position. The Nair and the down air being very, very terrifying edge guarding tools.
All right, so he hasn't done too much damage to Tweek, but I feel like he's doing a lot better with Ivysaur. What? Okay. A lot better with Ivysaur versus a Squirtle. I feel like if he does lose this game, he should just do Ivysaur versus Squirtle. That up B is crazy. What percent was that even?
I think I got back here to like 65 or 70.
That was not close to even.
All right, so it looks like Ivysaur is definitely the answer.
Yes. At least for this match, Tweek could start adapting as he knows how to fight Ivy very well. But,
Yeet.
Haha. Switch off to Squirtle. I do not agree with this, but let's see what happens. See if Leffen can get those early combos that he's looking for. He just needs one grab.
I feel like you might as well play the first neutral interaction, and then if anything, I mean, switch to Squirtle, because like it's not like, or sorry, switch to Ivysaur, because it's not like, again, like you might as well try, because if you lose the neutral regardless, you're gonna get hit for 40-50.
I really like that combo situation where he did his combo, and instead of trying to like extend a little further, he was like, if he falls with an attack, I can land this pivot grab and just keep extending. So it's nice to see what players think of in soft reset scenarios, because that's generally where the creativity of Smash comes in.
Yeah.
All right, so far, looks like Leffen doing pretty good. He got like 2 strong combos coming out. That tilt's clashing at the moment and switching off to Ivy. See what he can do with this.
Yeah, this is definitely a much more scary situation for Tweek, if just because a couple of solid hits from Ivysaur, and that will mean the end of his stock, but he needs to do a lot more work unless he lands an F-tilt lock.
Ooh. That combo, that was crazy.
The double Razor Leaf.
And he has to respect a lot of these ledge trap situations a lot more. Like when Tweek is trying to ledge trap Leffen, because of course you have the threat of the drop off up B, the drop off up air, which especially Leffen, is very prone to doing. So,
did you see how he got center stage there? That was so
crazy.
Good.
Yeah.
Leffen this time on the Charizard in response to Tweek's Ivysaur.
I feel like Leff's just going for type advantage at this point.
Probably going to look for an opportunity to get an up smash. You see him trying to run under. That's not going to be the KO just yet.
I'm surprised he took out Charizard so early.
Oh, he had to switch there. He didn't have the height to get that second Vine Whip. Now Leffen this time with the lead in this game after such a dominant game 1 from Tweek.
Clean spacing coming out from Leffen. Using that back air and not landing right next to Tweek, because you know Tweek's either going to go for that up B out of shield or either that up smash.
Full throw is more than enough.
Yeah, that's a really good ledge option. I'm surprised you covered that.
What?
Just ledge jump down B.
Oh, yeah.
You have like literally 2 frames to cover that? It's nuts.
Yeah. Is he dead?
Yes. Wow. Pushing him way too far. Tweek misjudging the distance of that waterfall, and Leffen going to take game 2.
Because obviously he did have enough time to switch into Ivysaur there, right? Because he got punished. The switch got punished with the water gun.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if he had the time.
He wouldn't have had the time, I don't think.
Maybe if he tried to do a fast swap
Or
like
yeah, like
withdraw
the,
to the wall and wall cling, and then maybe switch.
Yeah. Okay, so that was interesting. So Leffen played way more solid that game. I feel like the space of Kalos actually gave him a lot of just time to think, and that was really beneficial for him because, again, Tweek, I feel like, obviously, his neutral's amazing. You know, obviously no shots at him because he's a fantastic player, clearly one of the best. But his pressure is one of the best things about him, and if Leffen has a little bit more time to slow it down, kind of realize what's happening, he can fare a little bit better. And so exactly the smartest counter pick I feel like Tweek could have gone for was Smashville. I think the smallest legal stage in the game, especially with not a lot of platforms, so super smart counter pick by Tweek in my opinion.
I also recall Leffen saying he's bad on Smashville.
Yeah.
While most trainers, like, I think trainers generally like Smashville, if I'm correct. So Leff being bad on Smashville and Tweek probably liking Smashville, just amazing pick overall.
Yeah, and right now, back to the Squirtle Dittos. Got 2 combos coming off from Tweek, so 41%, but it's just as easy for Leffen to start something off. Oh, almost. Just barely missed that up.
That neutral air just so hard to hit, especially if you're not expecting it. So Tweek gonna get the victory in that situation. And now we have Leffen just in disadvantage yet again. Reads the down for the back air. Oh, finally gets one though.
Ooh, Leffen nice. Actually missing that tech, but managing to fall off stage in that instance.
Charizard? I'm actually shocked to see him take out Charizard so early. Maybe he's trying just to live longer due to the weight. Oh, okay, we're going back to score.
Okay. I wonder if he's trying to confuse Tweek at all. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I like that. I like going for that option, though. I think it's really clever because who's expecting that?
Yeah.
Only Tweek was expecting it, apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of shield pressure. It seemed like Tweek almost got lucky by when he blocked the first part of it. He was like far enough away that he wouldn't get hit by the rest of it. Or at least it wouldn't keep him in shield stun. He didn't drop shield either, so good stuff by Tweek.
That said, though, this is a bit of a precarious situation for Tweek nonetheless. One solid hit from Leffen will be the end of that stock. Almost gets the F smash, and now he's going to take a big chunky punish with these up airs.
I can say that Leffen's playing really confident. I feel like the last time they played, Leffen just seemed like, oh, you know, I'm about to get 3-0 by Tweek. But this time around, I feel like he's really confident. He feels like he can actually win it.
Yeah.
Is that going to kill?
No. Forward throw needed a bit more percent.
That's why I love Miram. Carlos on the screen, he knows exactly what's happening. It's the best.
And that landing pair, up air, going to do so much damage, put Tweek such a solid lead. Leffen needs to get this kill right now.
So potentially, still keeping the Charizard out, but here you go, Charizard versus Charizard. Up smash versus up smash. Okay,
Forward tilt as well. The ledge trap here. And Charizard is really good at ledge trapping himself just because Zard is such a big character. What a fly out the corner. Usually in that situation, Leffen loves to go for the landing there. So Tweek was probably expecting that, but bold option coming out from Leffen.
I'm actually surprised they connected.
Oh my gosh, I have to switch to Charizard. Oh wow, it's actually able to reach from that far. He is not going to be able to take it just yet. 154%. Rough situation right now for Leffen. He has to be very careful on how he gets back on the stage because he's looking for it, and there it is.
No, not from center. No.
Okay, wow. That move not being as strong as you might think.
Yeah, Ivy is a middleweight, and going from beyond center stage, that would have been a lot. This is going to be a lot of damage. No, doesn't get the full combo. But still, getting that up air.
I thought he was going to go for a read on the tech just to stay under the platform because Ivysaur, obviously, the up air going to be able to cover so much of that space. Tweek finally catching Leffen overextending. Going to have stage for the first time in about 25 seconds. So
I think this is almost like a bit of a weakness of Tweek's right here. He's so kind of stubborn to do this with Squirtle right now. We saw this in the previous game where Leffen is sitting at 172. This is basically an even game because of the nature of these two characters.
Yeah. Tweek does that. He's really confident in Squirtle, so he will say, like, I play 90% Squirtle. I'll just keep playing until the Squirtle can get the KO. But, you know, as you know, other characters are able to get the KO a lot easier.
Yeah. I love watching two Squirtles fight. I don't know why.
Really?
Like, they just seem like flies, but they can't hit each other.
It's two tiny characters. It's like watching two Pikachus fight, but not quite as
No
fast.
Thunder Jolts.
Yeah, it's like a fly that can kill you.
can I have his forward tilt? I'm down.
Oh!
That was so good. Switching out of that combo is supposed to be true, obviously, but you might as well be mashing it.
Yeah.
And then getting the punish on that. So now we have pretty much a dead even game.
Wow.
I think this set has been a lot closer than people were expecting, particularly after that game one. And Tweek is obviously a favorite in this instance. And I think Leffen said yesterday that if Tweek isn't able to overcome him, he doesn't deserve to really push forward in this tournament. So,
and this is losers bracket.
Yeah, the point.
Yeah.
Losers bracket Tweek too.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What? This is bracket Tweek?
Yeah.
It
depends
not
on
the best.
It depends
It's
on
not
the
the
tournament,
best.
right?
Yeah, it's not the best, and it depends on the tournament, and it also depends on how he is feeling at that time.
Yes.
You know? I know Armada said he was playing Tweek, and he seemed very defeated, but, you know, that was yesterday. Things might be a lot better today.
You know, night of sleep, some time to think. Does a lot for him, man.
I'm really surprised Leffen is staying with this Squirtle. I feel like the success he's had with Ivysaur would make a lot more sense here. Oh, there it is. Okay, because I was saying, especially, like, Squirtle's at death percent for Ivysaur, so, like, it would just make a lot of sense. Nice parry on the second backer, though. What is happening?
This is so good.
Uh-oh. This is definitely looking in Leffen's favor right now because he is playing Ivysaur. We have Tweek's playing Squirtle. He went down stage. Are we going to see a switch coming out from Tweek? Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's scary.
Wait.
Didn't get the sweet spot.
That move has a sour spot? Damn.
Uppy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that move just sent you flying no matter what.
I thought that was actually a guaranteed up smash punish. Leffen didn't pull the trigger on just covering that platform.
Oh my god. Oh, not enough. I am surprised that didn't KO.
Leffen with this clutchness right now. Go for all these KO attacks.
And jump up smash was still not enough.
What in the world? Okay.
Oh. Was that
up throw? Is that going to reach the platform? No, it doesn't. That's not going to be enough again.
Oh, this is rough.
Oh, Lord.
My
Fire breath?
Fire breath? That's his option?
I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm so
Two
scared.
big Charizards. You like 2 Squirtles? I love 2 Charizards.
Oh, he caught
How?
him jumping out of shield.
I think I think Tweek expected a forward tilt, so I was like, okay, the F tilt's gonna come. I'm gonna throw out a back air, but the up smash is gonna be 2 hits, obviously, and Charizard's big, bulky body is gonna be the game.
Tweek, I need you to switch. Clearly, Leffen knows this matchup pretty well.
Jesus.
I feel like he should just go to the Wario and, you know, waft it up. Get a KO at like 35%. Routine it.
He did beat him in the Trainer Ditto, like 2 months ago, you know? It's not like such a long time ago where it's still fresh.
That's true,
you know?
but there's this thing about him where it's like you take a game off him. It's like his power level drops down a little bit. You know, like Goku, he's Ultra Instinct. You knock him down to Super Saiyan 3. You knock him down to Super Saiyan. I don't know.
And he has locked into Pokemon trainers, so Keitaro, he's not taking your advice. Your best friend is not taking your advice.
Hey, man, his coach is Korean.
I know
and
exactly
also
what you
Leffen's
mean,
coach is Korean. See, you know what I'm talking about. Wait, who is Korean coaching right now? Korean's probably spinning in circles at the moment because he's a coach for both of these players.
That's got to be stressful.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. It's just bracket luck. Very unlucky to be the coach in this scenario.
And something to note is Leffen's Squirtle is actually taking the early lead for the first time this game with a 50% lead. Gonna switch to that Ivysaur, try to get this stock. And this is unlike the other games by like a bit, in my opinion.
Oh, what a catch on that landing.
I want to put out here that there's one point where Leffen was not a fan of Pokemon Trainer. I am so happy he has switched back to this character.
Tweek taking a moment to breathe. Yeah, you can see his head dejected. This is looking rough. He needs to dig deep.
Come on, Tweek.
Yeah, let me be secondary coach. I would have told him to switch.
Oh, that is crucial. He can't get back from that. That was very, very clutch from Tweek right there. He desperately needed that.
That second, I think, was OD.
Wow.
That's all he needed.
Yeah. That was like the perfect attempt, and I like that. Ivysaur's there. It did get nerfed, but it's still super huge, as you can see.
Yes. Even if you get, like, the sour spot, at that distance, you're still going to practically gimp somebody.
Yeah. And Leffen getting the first opening yet again in the Squirtle Ditto. And now Tweek is off of it, and you know that's in Leffen's favor because if Leffen's Squirtle can beat the Squirtle, it seems like it would beat the other Pokemon again, considering Tweek's best Pokemon is Squirtle by like a margin, in my opinion.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, Squirtle's back out, going for the Squirtle though. I agree with this because it's a lower percent, so he can get these combos that he's looking for, but wow, F-tilt right out of it.
Yeah, F-tilt into grab at those percents, the dash grab isn't actually true, so you can kind of brute force your way out of it. A B, and that's going to be the KO!
Ivy is a Smash 4 character. I don't care what
100%.
anybody says.
What do you mean by that?
Did you see what percent he died at? What percent he started getting hit at?
74 like after the hit, and that is
on Charizard.
That is the 7th heaviest character in the game. My goodness.
Props to Tweek for getting these clutch situations, like getting that down at really early percent, that up B really early percent too. I feel like that's what's helping him win right now, because in neutral, it seems like Leffen is doing just a little bit better, but Tweek is getting those clutch plays.
It's honestly a bit of a reversal from Game 2, you know. Game 2, we saw Leffen getting those early stocks versus Tweek. Had that Nair connected, it probably would have been the game.
He's mad. Wow. Tweek is mad. He's actually playing. He's pissed.
Yeah. Like, he took me to game 4, like, and
And
I'm
you
not
took the
winning?
first stock?
What? Okay. Fire does
Switch.
great.
Yep.
Grass.
Oh, I love
B
that
reverse.
wave bounce, yeah.
Ooh.
We got a last stock situation. Tweek is on his potential last stock of the entire tournament. Again, this is losers. That's crazy.
Scary thing about this, while Tweek did get the early stocks, Leffen can do the same thing right back.
Oh, but misses that up air. That's going to be huge.
Especially in Squirtle Diddle. Squirtle's not going to get the KO anytime soon, so this is actually a huge opportunity for Leffen to be able to bring it back and rack up a lot of percent. Like you see what's happening right now. And then switch off to Ivysaur and potentially get a KO even at 80.
Yeah, he's doing
Oh
so
my
bit by
God.
bit right now. Tweek unable to get back to the ground.
Ivy?
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
at 80.
No
At 80.
I agree with that attempt by Leffen, but he did give up stage.
Oh.
Is he going to get it
Oh.
back? Yes, he is. 106.
Oh, look at
even
this even game.
You guys know he wants to
Is it
upset.
gonna, that's
Oh,
that's not it? Wow. Okay.
still not it. Not going to combo that percent.
It's going to come down. Up throw, that's going to be enough.
I trust you.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
trust you.
Oh,
Trust
my
me. I
God.
never trust you.
Flare Blitz. He just get hit by the air dodge.
Oh,
Okay.
that's it.
Tilt.
That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
I was so
Jesus.
convinced.
We were all.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
He got that melee DI.
In my defense, I'm used to fighting lighter characters.
Charizard is the 7th heaviest character in the game.
Yeah.
7th?
7th.
Wow. That's wild.
My sources tell me.
That Flare Blitz was so close to hitting the Leffen Flare Blitz.
And
Yeah.
Tweek
That
air
was
dodge.
crazy. Yeah, that, he had like the clutches.
That's
I wouldn't have air
crazy.
dodged.
I wouldn't have
I
air
would've got
dodged.
hit free. I lost the set.
This is has been a really good set so far. Leffen surprising us all. You know, originally losing to Tweek last time they played, losing 3-0, and this time currently on game 5, looking like he had that game, but Tweek able to clutch it out and keep the lead that he had.
I'd for sure go back to Battlefield.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Leffen going back to Battlefield because I mean, again, he died sub 80 twice.
Yeah.
He was literally out neutraling and out advantaging other than those
And
early
it's
kills
still
like the
last
whole
hit.
time. Yeah. So, damn, this is gonna be close.
Game 5 between the TSM trainers.
Squirtle, I mean, not Squirtle, but Pokemon Trainer is such a fun character to watch, by the way. Like, no matter what, you're having an enjoyable time seeing
Right.
Squirtle do these, like, combos. Charizard go for one hit and get the KO.
I love watching Charizard fish for stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody knows what you're doing.
But you still get hit by it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Exactly. Oh, it's the
Character's fast. There's a lot that you can't quite react to. That up smash is frame 6. Character runs across the stage at light speed.
best. Ooh,
Oh, he has
amazing
to switch
bounce
here.
out.
Oh, my
So-
goodness.
He
He has to
still
switch
go
again.
Flare
Flare
Blitz.
Blitz.
Is he going to up B?
Oh,
Oh, no. Again, great start from Leffen.
Yo, this
didn't-
guy has something, man.
Why didn't he Flare Blitz?
I have no
I
idea.
feel like he like 100% had to. Like,
Well, Flare
Okay.
Blitz can still, like, I guess, kind of get hit. So he relied more on Fly not getting hit by Dare than Flare Blitz getting hit by pretty much anything.
yeah. So Leffen up an entire stock yet again. And if he plays solid and doesn't die to an early edge guard,
Yeah.
this is looking like a super solid lead. Extending these combos has Tweek off stage again.
Oh, my goodness. He is...
Ledge trapping.
Yeah, he is lead trapping so well right now against Tweek. Oh, my
What a read. And again, just Leffen is doing such a good job just calling out Tweek in a lot of these situations. He knows when Tweek is going to jump. He knows when he's going to try to go for a lot of these defensive options. And he's just doing such a superb job maintaining this lead.
No jump.
Yeah,
Has
no
one
choice.
more.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I feel like he could have punished with a down air, but didn't go for it. The
Oh,
up air
again?
juggles. Yeah. I
Charizard?
don't think he has a jump.
Nope.
That was a good option.
Yeah, good choice. I like that he switched. It feels like Charizard's an easy target for a lot of those attacks that he's going for, especially the up air. So going off into Ivysaur.
Right here, if he dies as Ivy, it's not too bad. You know, you just switch off Zard immediately.
Oh, but he's going to get back half stage. And he got the grab. That I feel like that interaction is huge momentum, even if he gets no more damage.
Yes, that's how I feel too. It's like, what? You really went for that? Like in this situation? How dare you?
That's
That should be.
forward throws enough.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Leffen with a 3-1.
Three stocks up
I
to
don't know
one.
what's going on, man. Is Tweek the melee player?
Oh,
Oh, God. Damn.
Wow.
From Keitaro, too. Damn.
right? That's what I'm saying.
OD?
Don't worry.
He's
I'm
actually-
not
Yes,
happy.
this is a very big detriment.
I think
This
is
set
the
has
next-
taken a complete 180 from the first game. Interception.
Is he dead?
No, he can make it back, but Leffen, what a commanding
stop.
statement in that final game. My goodness, and Tweek bowing out at, what is that, like 13?
Last
My goodness.
place.
Damn.
He had to play Leo in winners because Leo went Marth against me. And
Leffen
But you're
loses.
godlike, right?
Yeah, no, free.
No, Peak. Nah, I'm kidding. Peak.
It busted.
Yeah.
But wow.
He's at most.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to say about that.
That's not the result anyone was expecting.
I will say again that I
don't
do
even think Leffen.
I do think that Tweek should have switched. Like there's this thing like when his momentum goes down, it goes heavy down.
It's
And then,
hard
like,
for him to get it back.
yeah, and then you know like how Armada when he's losing, he can win at any point in time. Like he can still bring it back. With Leffen, I feel like when he notices that somebody's like feelings are going down, he's
He
just
knows.
going in.
Yes.
His like he goes
That experience,
in.
that,
All right,
that game flow.
I want to hear this.
Melee. Melee.
Melee. Melee. How do you feel?
Talk to us.
I was so scared after I dropped the game 4. Like, I had the lead, and then I just played too risky. But I knew I was confident in the matchup because I had played Puppy, and I beat Puppy at main stage. And we, like, me
Oh,
and
did you?
What's that?
I didn't know you guys played.
Yeah,
Me and Puppy, we grinded for like 7 hours straight.
Gee.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, that's why I won, like 100%. Because this matchup is really hard, and I could tell that like Tweek has the better Squirtle, and I knew that going in. And like in the beginning, I tried to go Squirtle to Squirtle all the time.
Yep.
And then eventually I started realizing, like, no, my Ivysaur is good enough. Like Ivysaur is the worst character, but my Ivysaur is godlike, so I have the chance to win.
And then I feel like later in the set, like I feel like once you kind of recognized the momentum was going in your favor, you were like, I can Squirtle Ditto. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
Exactly. Like once I realized what his like kind of mentality state was, that he wanted to like, you know, he wants to get a comeback right now. Then it wasn't that hard for me.
Wait, how so? Like, did it make you know that he was fishing for KO attacks?
I mean,
That was so
obviously, you know you're gonna fish for KO, but like I knew that after that stock that he was gonna play a particular way. Like there were the times where like he would always like eventually come forward with a forward air, right? Like he would jump, he would go on the platform, and then eventually go forward with a forward air.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, he was really good at mixing it up, but I knew that after I took that stock lead, like he's gonna fall back to his like core habits. He's gonna do that forward air. He's gonna go for the F-tilt with Squirtle, and
you were just calling that out in a lot of instances.
And
You
I
saw
knew
a
that
lot of
like
those full-up
when he
nairs,
was
for instance.
behind, he was like gonna go for more Razor Leaf. That's why I got the 1 kill.
Yeah.
And then in general, I just got some like once of a lifetime punishes on the edge guards. Like
You got super. Yeah, you hit crazy stuff. Good stuff.
and to be fair, he was bad. Like he didn't know that when you get hit by Flame Breath, you have to wait a little bit before you up E.
Yeah.
And
tether
after I realized
immediately.
that, I knew that like okay, he's gonna go Charizard early every like recovery. He's gonna go it early. That's why I got the spikes basically.
Okay. Do you know why he didn't flare blitz?
Well,
There's
that's
like
stuck at
one
the end.
situation where
First
he,
off,
like,
game 5.
yeah, he flew next to the ledge and kind of tried to drift in. But
I think I could have pretty easily down air that too.
like at the end of it,
Yeah,
right?
he,
So he just
I
took
think
one or the other?
he knew that I knew, and so he tried to go for the up.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
Wow.
go prepare for my next match.
Who do you have to play?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen.
I didn't think I could win.
See, okay, so literally no one,
Yeah.
I think, in the venue.
yes.
Okay.
I think you play light.
I knew I had a chance if I played 10 out of 10, and I
you-
did
you
in the
did.
last game at least.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Good
I have light. You said?
I
stuff.
think you have light. You can double check.
Good stuff to Leffen. Wow. Arguably the upset of the tournament, because I mean, the other upset, biggest one being like me and Mutace, but Mutace has beat me before. You know, Peach is hard for me specifically.
PGR player, he's
So-
like 27.
Yeah, like, you know, Mute was the best 4th seed going in, like, clearly, at least by ranking purposes. So that upset, Leffen over Tweek.
That's insane.
That's
huge.
That's
0-3 in
wild.
pools, lost in winners, and then beating the second best player in the world.
Yeah.
That's OD.
That's crazy.
In the Ditto.
Yeah,
in the Ditto.
Even
That's
more so.
That's even crazy.
Yeah.
That's even
That's
crazier. So,
Yeah.
that's wild to see. Hopefully, Tweek will be able to bring it back at the next event coming up soon, which is not actually sure. It might be a dream hack, but we
Oh,
do
yeah,
have